As Catholics, we believe that marriage has been elevated by Christ to the level of a sacrament between Christians. The love of Christian spouses is, in a profound and mystical way, a sign of the love between Christ and the Church. Jesus shows us from Calvary the depth of this love, a free, total, faithful, fruitful, and sacrificial gift of self. When it comes to our fertility as a couple, men are always fertile and women are most of the time infertile. Women have natural periods of fertility and infertility within our cycles, but a majority of the time, women are infertile. The Catholic Church believes that natural family planning methods align with a natural order of creation and the purpose of marriage, which is both unitive and procreative, the babies and the bonding. God created sex with those two purposes intertwined. Now, let's say you as a married couple have prayed and discerned that now is not a prudent time to conceive a child. Using natural family planning, you would identify your windows of fertility and infertility. Couples would choose to have intercourse only during the periods of infertility and would abstain from intercourse during the window of fertility. When using NFP to avoid pregnancy, it's really a matter of timing out intercourse, but it's never a method of contraception. Contraception is doing something before, during, or after the act of intercourse to render that act sterile. Now, you may wonder, well, what's the difference? In both of those situations, the goal is to avoid a pregnancy, but the act itself is very different. Father Mike Schmitz uses a good analogy to help us understand this. Food is something all of us enjoy, and it's something that nourishes us, and we need it to survive. There are two purposes of food: pleasure and nutrition. Sometimes you are solely focused on nutrition. That food may not taste great, it may not be what you love, but you know it's healthy for you, or maybe you just need to get some calories in your body. Other times, our focus may be on the pleasure. You may feel pretty full, yet we want to enjoy dessert with our family. Now, neither of those scenarios are wrong. In a similar way, we may have intercourse solely for the pleasure of it, or be really focused on trying to make a baby. Neither of those things are wrong. Let's say, though, you take food for the nutrition, for the pleasure, but then you want to reject those calories from your body and you go and throw that food up. We know that that is not a natural or healthy response. We know that someone who may sadly struggle with this is not well. Similarly, when we look at contraception, it is trying to deliberately separate those two purposes of intercourse. You are taking the pleasure of intercourse, but rejecting the possibility for conception to happen. These goals in these scenarios may be the same, to avoid a pregnancy, but the means are entirely different. With natural family planning, you are never doing anything before, during, or after the act of intercourse to render it sterile. Rather, you are timing intercourse around the natural periods of fertility and infertility, the way God created women's cycles to be. This is why the Catholic Church believes using NFP is the moral means to plan, avoid pregnancies, or space pregnancies. In doing this, we are helping our marriage to be freely given, totally faithful, fruitful, and sacrificial. Yes, NFP can absolutely be hard. It definitely requires self-discipline, knowledge, commitment, and open communication from a couple. And yet, these are the same qualities that help us have long-lasting and happy marriages.